On the air for more than 60 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Redmond Home Inspection Services, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from ReMax Realty affiliates. And now, here's third-generation house detective Greg Newman.
Good afternoon and welcome to the House Detective. We've been trying to educate you over the past couple of months about how tight this market has gotten. If you're interested in buying a home, be prepared to put in multiple offers on multiple different properties. It's going that fast. But we've got an idea for you, a new home down in Gardnerville. Here's the ranch at Gardnerville on the north edge of town. Beautiful 1- and 2-level homes, great location, and a great price as well. Here's the ranch at Gardnerville on the House Detective.
Hi, I'm Christiane Gordon with the Gordon team and ReMax Realty affiliates. We're located in the beautiful Carson Valley area, 45 minutes south of Reno and in the shadow of majestic Lake Tahoe. What you see behind me is the ranch at Gardnerville, our newest residential master plan community that ultimately will consist of 633 homes at final build-out. The ranch at Gardnerville has 5 models to choose from, the smallest being 1,778 square feet, up to our largest, which is 2,752 square feet, all with 3-car garages and no homeowners association. So if you're looking to buy in the Carson Valley area, we'd love to invite you down to come see what the ranch is all about.
Teamwork. It happens everywhere. In life, when a team comes together, then everyone wins. Here at First Centennial Title, our team works together every day to assist you with all your title and escrow needs. So when it's time for your title and escrow services, give our team a call to assure the process goes smoothly. First Centennial Title, the right team for all your title and escrow needs.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by ReMax Realty affiliates.
A lot of movement going on in the market. We've been telling you that week in and week out, trying to educate you about what you're to expect if you're looking for a home. Well, we've brought in 3 experts in this industry. We've got Jerry McKnight sitting next to me. Jerry, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
And what's a one-liner that you tell your buyers when they're heading out into this market?
Prepare to write more than one offer.
Very good. All right, we've got my dad, Dave Newman, sitting here. And have you told your buyers that they're going to be writing more than one offer?
I tell them to talk to Jerry.
Oh, okay, there you go.
No, they're very much aware when we go out that this is tough, so you got to be ready to make that offer.
Very good. And Tom Reardon, Tom, what are you telling your buyers out there?
You know, Greg, I tell them the same thing. It's inventory is very tight in supply, and if you're a buyer, you have to be prepared to move quickly if you find the home you like.
That's right. So we've got some homes we want to show you. If you're interested, don't forget, you'll see the number and website at the end of each home. Number 1, Tom, you got it?
Greg, yes.
That's it.
And enjoy a private spot on the 17th fairway at Lake Ridge Golf Course. Home number 1 has a private setting, security, and the beauty of Lake Ridge shores. This 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home is located on the end of semi-custom townhomes inside this exclusive community. From the moment you walk in, you will be taken by the views of the course and the mountains, with a great room designed to take advantage of these views. The recently remodeled kitchen is open and bright and easily serves the dining area inside or out. This 2,556 square foot townhome also has a bonus room, oversized 3-car garage, and you will find slate flooring throughout. The price is $489,000. Give the Lessinger team a call to find out more about home number 1. Their number at ReMax Realty Affiliates is 78-REMAX.
Granite Point 2, inside the gates of Arrow Creek, is the site of home number 2. You'll be very impressed with this big, beautiful home. This 5-bedroom, 4.5-bath home features a courtyard entry, formal sitting and dining rooms, and a large kitchen with stainless steel appliances and a large island with wine rack. The warm and inviting family room has a fireplace and built-in entertainment center. In addition, this 4,160 square foot home has a large master suite with sitting area, and there are balconies off the bedrooms. The backyard is fully furnished and finished, and there is a dog run. It's priced at $639,900. For a private showing of home number 2, call Mike Smith at ReMax Realty Affiliates. Mike's number is 78 ReMax.
Genuine hardwood flooring in the entry, the kitchen, and tile in the great room of home number 3 give this custom Field Creek home the look and feel of quality and elegance. Set on a lovely 0.56 acre cul-de-sac lot, this 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home features slate floors and custom touches like coffered ceilings. The kitchen opens to the family room and features granite countertops, a large island, and dual ovens. The large master suite has a sitting area, fireplace, and opens to the backyard. This 3,026 square foot home has a great setting out back with a paver patio, fire pit, and mature landscaping. It's priced at $518,000. Call Kelly Warner at ReMax Realty Affiliates and ask about home number 3. Call Kelly at 78 ReMax.
A fabulous backyard could be one of the features of your new home in Hidden Valley. Home number 4 is a vacant lot that backs up to the golf course in Hidden Valley, and a beautiful backyard would be perfect for this spot. This rectangular 3/4 of an acre lot on Hidden Valley's west side is among established homes right on the 7th green. Only your imagination can restrict what you can do with this spot. The last lot that is located right on a fairway in all of Hidden Valley. This great home site has the asking price of $193,000. Jennifer Anderson is the person to call about home number 4. Jennifer's number at ReMax Realty Affiliates is 78 ReMax.
With views of Topaz Lake through the window of home number 5, this may be the perfect primary or secondary home for your family. This high desert estate backs up to BLM land and it's zoned for horses. It's built with a sturdy brick exterior, tile roof, and there is a well on the property. There are vaulted ceilings in the living room with a large fireplace and brick hearth. You can also enjoy the wet bar that's perfect for entertaining. This 2,345 square foot 3-bedroom, 2-bath home is set nicely in the natural high desert terrain on a 2-acre lot with a 640 square foot garage on the property. All for the asking price of $340,000. Give Judy Hicks a call to show you home number 5. Judy's number in the ReMax Realty Affiliates Gardnerville office is 782-8777.
782-8777, and I have to say that if you go up there, you're going to get a greater appreciation of that incredible listing. Great views of Topaz Lake as it sits up in the high desert. All right, guys, hold on real quick. Now we want to remind you that Locatile is who we recommend when it comes to adding color to your home. If you become a fan of Locatile on Facebook, I have to tell you, they'll show you some incredible specials and some insight about the store. Here's the Locatile and the House Detective. We'll be right back.
This portion of the House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans.
It's a line that I have to give Renee credit for. You wouldn't buy a car without shopping around, and you shouldn't buy or at least get a mortgage without shopping around. We've brought in Renee Whitney from Axia Home Loans to talk about comparison shopping and those fees that people don't even know are coming, right?
Yes, comparison shopping, it's so important. And you do need to check around because it's not really just about getting pre-approved. It's also getting pre-approved for the best and most cost-effective mortgage. We love it when our clients come in and they already have a cost scenario from another lender because it just makes ours look even better.
That's right.
The really big news is that Axia does not charge a 1% loan origination fee.
Really?
That's right. And a lot of people don't even know what the 1% origination fee is or what it's for.
Now that 1% represents 1% of the closing cost, right?
It's 1% of your loan amount.
Okay.
So for every $200,000 loan amount, that's $2,000 in closing costs.
Wow.
And even on page 1 of your sales contract, it's going to say who's paying the 1% origination fee.
All right.
Well, when the loan's funded with Axia, no one has to pay it. We don't charge it.
Oh,
it's
wow.
just part of us being a mortgage specialist, where mortgages are all we do. It's not one of 20 other things we sell, so we don't have to rack in all those fees.
Now, if mortgages are all you do, then you have all of the programs that people are out there hearing about too.
Yes, down payment assistance. Nevada Rural is just fabulously priced right now at 3.875 is the bond rate right now.
That's
it's
incredible
amazing.
stuff.
And with the bond assistance and the fact that we can keep your closing costs low, your money for closing is going to go a lot farther.
It means people can just get that much more home. There's nothing more to it, or have a monthly payment that's that much less.
Right, and even on your purchases, if you have a cost scenario already, or if you want to see a cost scenario, let us put one together for you, and you might be surprised to see what it looks like when you're dealing with a mortgage specialist rather than just, a bank or something. And on the refinances too, this means that without a 1% origination fee, you're not going to have to raise your refi loan amount that high to stabilize your first. So purchases or refis, it's going to be a really good cost-saving measure.
Very good. We call it comparative shopping. You should do the same. You can sit down with Renee if you're already in the process. It's not too late. How do they get a hold of you?
Give me a call at 775-336-9342.
It's Renee Whitney with Axia Home Loans. Sit down with her and make sure you're not paying too much for your mortgage.
Right.
Cool. Thanks, Renee.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we're going to bring you up to the hills of East Sparks. I want to show you La Tierra built by Ryder Homes on the House Detective.
Building communities. It's what we do, from the foundation to the roof, in the most desirable locations in northern Nevada. When you buy a Ryder home, you're buying more than just a home. It's a tradition of building that ensures quality in every home. You'll find that quality at La Tierra at Miramonte in the hills of East Sparks. When you move into a new home, you can forget someone else's headaches knowing everything is new. Stop by La Tierra by Ryder Homes and you'll see why we say it's mastering the art of home building, one family at a time.
Moms love gifts. Sometimes moms get big gifts, and sometimes moms get little gifts too. But sometimes moms like the gifts that fit perfectly, like a gift from White Lotus. The ladies at White Lotus are licensed, bonded, and insured, and right now they're offering gift certificates to come clean your home for any occasion. So remember, sometimes moms like big gifts, and other times little gifts will do too. But a gift from White Lotus will do anytime.
Remember, you got to act quick in this market, and we're going to show you some homes that should give you an interesting idea of what's out there. Home number 6.
Got it.
Okay.
From almost every window in home number 6, there are views of the mountains or the city. That's why it's known as Grand View. This 5-bedroom, 3-bath home in South Suburban Reno is beautifully designed with an open floor plan. There's a sitting area with a 3-sided fireplace, and the kitchen has a breakfast bar, large pantry, and double ovens. The master bedroom of this 2,913 square foot home enjoys those views, and you can step right out to the 2,100 square foot paver patio. That's just a small part of this oversized lot. All of this is priced at $575,000. Call Pamela Ritchie to find out more about home number 6. You can reach Pamela at ReMax Realty Affiliates at 78 ReMax.
If you're looking for a rare spot to build a custom home, then home number 7 in St. James Village could be the answer. Set amongst the tall pines, this 1.11 acre lot has views of the Washoe Valley, the historic Joy Lake, even Slide Mountain through the trees. This could be an ideal spot for your masterpiece. Along with the views, you will enjoy the miles of walking trails that run along Davis Creek and Galena Creek parks. This incredible home site is just 20 minutes from the airport and 15 minutes from Lake Tahoe. It's priced at $225,000. For a private showing of home number 7, please call Pam Reese at ReMax Realty Affiliates. Pam's number is 78 ReMax.
A bright open floor plan in a quiet cul-de-sac. It may not sound like anything different, but when you visit the view in Somerset, you will see why this is a unique neighborhood and the location of home number 8. This executive 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home has hardwood floors and plantation shutters throughout. The kitchen has granite counters and stainless appliances and serves the dining room through a large serving window. You will also enjoy Somerset's award-winning clubhouse and 2 golf courses when you live in this 2,517 square foot home. The asking price is $265,000. Call Chris Whitney at ReMax Realty Affiliates and ask about home number 8. Chris's number is 78 ReMax.
Miles and miles of forest with no neighbors. Does that sound like heaven? If you're looking for something within a half an hour of the airport, then you may have found the answer in home number 9 in Logan Meadows off the Mount Rose Highway. This 2-bedroom, 2-bath, A-frame home sits above a meadow with incredible views in a self-sustainable environment. You'll find features in this almost 1,800 square foot home like a detached garage, solid service counters in the kitchen, and hardwood floors, all for the asking price of $286,000. If you're looking for a quiet part of the forest to call your own, then call Raymond Solorzano at ReMax Realty Affiliates and ask about home number 9. Raymond's number is 78 ReMax.
The ultimate in Old Southwest Reno charm is captured in home number 10. Distinctive twin homes in Newlands Manor that were built in 1939 and have been completely renovated. This property is actually 2 separate homes on one piece of property that share a courtyard and a driveway. Each home has its own charm and renovated touches like reclaimed mahogany wood floors, an indoor swimming pool, refinished bathrooms, and completely rebuilt modern kitchens. This unique situation could be perfect for an extended family, rental income, or a small home-based business. Both homes together have the asking price of $925,000. Call Linda Everett at ReMax Realty Affiliates and ask her to show you home number 10. Linda's number is 78 ReMax.
78 ReMax, 787-3629. We say all the time, one of the best parts about being in this business is you get to see homes that you have been driving by forever. And that is a perfect example.
That's an awesome house.
If you grew up in Southwest Reno, as I did, you've been driving by this house every day after school, leaving Reno High or whatever, and it is incredible when you walk through it. This redone interior inside swimming pool with the infinity pool action. I mean, just the bathrooms, every single one of them is unique. It's just a really interesting house and an interesting situation. You literally have a twin home going on there.
Very cool.
Very cool indeed. All right, guys, I'll have you step aside one more time. And now we're going to remind you that we recommend State Farm and Nicole Williams' office when it comes to your insurance needs, protecting you and not paying too much. It's what it's all about with Nicole and her office. Sit down with Nicole and she'll make sure you're getting the discounts you have coming to you. Here's State Farm on the House Detective. More information right after this.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. It's been our slogan for a long time, and for me, it means so much more. Hi, I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. As a Nevada native, our community is important to me. Not only will I work hard as your insurance agent, but my staff is here 6 days a week to cover your insurance needs, no matter when they happen. As your neighbor, give me a call to see if we can save you money on your auto, home, and life insurance.
It's mastering the art of home building one family at a time. Ryder Homes has an award-winning community in the hills of East Sparks, La Tierra at Miramonte. Of the 4 homes available, this is Residence 2, a single-level home built around a great room design. Along with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, this home is set up with a separate master from the other bedrooms. You can even flex to a 4th bedroom in this over 1,800 square foot home. It's La Tierra by Ryder Homes in the hills of East Sparks.
We have been telling you week in and week out, you want to buy a car without taking it to a mechanic to make sure it's okay. Well, with a home, you definitely don't go without an inspection. We want to introduce you to Phil and Pat Redmond from Redmond Home Inspection Services. Guys, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
We've been seeing you on an actual inspection. That was a real live, legitimate, you issued the report to make the commercial. There's nothing staged about that. That's what you guys do, right?
We do it twice a day, 3 times a day.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's introduce you to everybody. How long have you been doing this?
Well, approximately 10 years now.
Okay.
I was licensed 10 years ago, and we started going into this full force about 8 years ago.
All right.
Pat was working another job, and she just decided to dedicate all her time to our business. And,
very good. And now, because I know you keep these numbers in your head, over the past year, how many inspections do you figure you've done, Pat?
In the last 365 days, probably close to 600.
600 homes that you've gone through. Now, with these 600 homes, I have to ask, is there a common thread? Is there something that you see regularly with these homes, whether it be by age or by area, that you can tell someone that, geez, you better be on the heads up for if you're looking in this area?
Generally, we age with roofing.
Okay.
There's a lot of 20-year materials out there and 30-year, and older homes. Years ago, I'd say 25 years ago, you were lucky to get 20 years out of a heating system.
Okay.
That's changed entirely now, and so those are some of the pointers we can give them when we first walk in.
Phil has a major roofing background.
Oh,
so
very
he
good.
spent like over 20 years on the roof with his dad's company on the East Coast.
So you
He's
really
a-
have an
he's a
eye for
roof
what you're
expert,
looking for
yeah.
when
Right.
it comes to that. When you're talking about a 20-year roof that's 40 years old, you know.
Right,
Okay, it's
yeah, when
pretty
you
obvious.
walk up, you kind of know.
When you see a home in a certain part of town, do you go in expecting to see something, or do you
Sometimes.
try and keep an open mind when you're doing that? Or
Both.
are you looking for stuff?
Kind of both. Certain parts of town, we know that it's going to be an older home.
Right.
We have to pay special attention to the electrical.
Right.
Some of the things like that. I mean, we've seen knob and tube wiring in 50-year-old, I mean, more than 50, 80-year-old homes.
All right. And before we let you guys go, I got to ask you had a great bit of advice for somebody who's got those yellowed windows on their vinyl windows in their home. What's your advice to them?
Well, vinyl frame windows, especially when you're getting direct UV rays coming in, it'll cook that vinyl, basically a plastic product. It'll cause it to turn brown, and over the years, it'll get brittle. And most window manufacturers recommend a little bleach in water, wear your gloves and respirator, and you can bleach a lot of that brownness out. And then after it dries, come in with a household product, Pledge. Spray the vinyl with Pledge. Pledge has wax and it'll reflect the UV rays, prolong the life of the windows, and it'll make your windows operate smoothly.
Very good. So it's kind of a two-step process. Start with a little bleach, make sure you cover up,
Yeah.
and then shine it back up.
Right.
It's Phil and Pat Redman. If you're in the business, you know these guys. If you just simply want a second opinion on a home that's had an inspection, they can call you, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Pat, tell us how they get a hold of you.
Our number is 722-2133.
It's Phil and Pat Redman from Redman Home Inspection Services. Guys, I want to thank you for coming on. We're going to have you back, right?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Now, here is Redman Home Inspection Services on the House Detective. Back right after this.
See, this one's looking pretty clean so far.
And insulation.
It's BAT R30. If we get moisture in there, it'll freeze in the winter, it'll cause that to crack more. It looks great, Pat. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cover back on it.
Tucked into the hills, in the shadow of Rose and Slide, it's more than just homes, it's a community. D.R. Horton, America's builder, would like to invite you to see Legacy in the master plan community of Cyan. Step inside Residence 4. It's a 2,650 square foot home with tile floors and granite counters standard. This 4-bedroom home also has a bonus room and separate in-law suite. Stop by the sales center to find out more about Legacy by D.R. Horton in beautiful South Reno.
With an incredible variety that I don't even want to get into trying to name, we want to thank Flowers by Patty from in the Moana West Shopping Center. Stop in, say hello to Kathy, and tell her you want one of the arrangements you saw on The House Detective. We've got 5 more homes we want to get right into. Number 11.
That would be me.
All right, Jerry, let's see it.
Clean inside and out. It's not always the case, but with home number 11 in Collin Ranch, move-in ready just took on new meaning. With a great location, this 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has a fresh feel all the way through. With new paint, clean tile, and carpets from the office to family room with fireplace, you'll love this home. Some other features found in this 2,536 square foot home include 2 fireplaces, tile flooring and double ovens in the kitchen, formal dining room, and large windows in almost every room. This great home in a wonderful part of the school district is priced at $369,000, and it's not a distressed property. For a private showing of home number 11, please call the David Morris Group at ReMax Realty Affiliates. Their number is 78 ReMax.
Sitting in the shadows of the cottonwoods, with songbirds filling the air and plenty of room all around, home number 12 feels like the country, but it's just minutes from town. Set on a fully landscaped acre lot, this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home has been completely remodeled. You'll notice a contemporary touch with arches, hardwood floors, and newly textured walls. The kitchen has been updated as well with granite counters and tile floors. Out back, the deck looks over the wonderful yard that even has a country cottage that could be a playhouse or a storage shed. This 1,610 square foot home is priced at $319,000. For a private showing of home number 12, please call Ken Scott at ReMax Realty Affiliates. Ken's number is 78 ReMax.
Home number 13 could be an incredible investment of a lifetime. A 1/3 acre lot in the heart of Incline Village that has unique zoning opportunities. This custom home site has tall pines all around it, and this spot is zoned multifamily, and there are plans ready for building a 3-plex townhouse. There is natural gas, electricity, and phone already to the site, so development of this opportunity could be as easy as it gets in Tahoe. The asking price for this more than 1/3 of an acre lot, zoned multifamily, is $397,500. For more information about home number 13, please call me, Tom Reardon, at ReMax Realty Affiliates. My number is 78 ReMax.
The bonus room with surround sound in would normally be a selling point in any home, but it's the condition of home number 14 that makes it a great deal. This beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home is in near perfect condition. From the two-tone paint to the custom lighting to the highly upgraded carpet and granite counters in the kitchen, this home feels like a model home. Even the appliances and tile floors are upgraded. You can enjoy the multiple fireplaces in this home. There is one in the formal sitting room, family room, and the sitting area of the master suite. They're on the long list of features in this 3,658 square foot home. All those features make it a great deal at $449,000. Call Mike Wood at ReMax Realty Affiliates and ask about home number 14. Call Mike at 78 ReMax.
It's a rare find for a rare situation. Home number 15 in Spanish Springs is a dream for anyone who has horses. This large property located on the north edge of Spanish Springs is all about horses. From the multi-stall barn with riding area to the detached garage, large enough for a large horse trailer, this home is made for an equestrian of the highest level. The home itself sits on a bluff with views of Rose and Slide. It has an open kitchen with a breakfast bar, and the family room boasts wonderful picture windows. The master suite has sliding doors that bring you to the Trex deck, and there's a water feature. The asking price of this 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath, 2,787 square foot home is $635,000. To find out more about home number 15, please call Elizabeth Schrock at ReMax Realty Affiliates. Elizabeth's number is 78 ReMax.
Elizabeth's number is 78 ReMax, or remember, you can text RRA245 to 88,000. You'll immediately get information to your smartphone about that incredible listing just north of Spanish Springs, or on the north edge of Spanish Springs. We want to thank Jerry McKnight for coming back in.
Thank you.
Always nice to see you, Jerry.
Nice to see you as well.
Absolutely. My dad, Dave Newman, now with ReMax Realty Affiliates, coming in. Very cool stuff.
Thank you.
And Tom Reardon, thanks for coming in. And we won't show everybody all of the blunders you had during the show.
Appreciate it. I need some help sometimes.
I know. We want to thank you for joining us. We'll be back here next week. Got an interesting announcement for you next week's show. Until then, take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Redmond Home Inspection Services, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from ReMax Realty Affiliates.